Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day. Sunday, November 30th, NBA and college basketball. College basketball really light today, but NBA decent slate of games to go along with NFL Sunday going on, so busy as we are about every day in the sports world. If you're new to our show or been here before, welcome back or welcome. Welcome and glad you're here. Make sure you give us a follow, subscribe, turn on notifications, share the episode. We greatly appreciate anything you guys do like that. All of our episodes here on YouTube brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial in the comment section or the YouTube channel page. Make sure you take advantage of it. They think you'll like it so much that they'll give you 7 days for free just to check it out. Link you will find in the comment section as well as the YouTube channel page and our private Discord channel available. Get all of our bets early, get our unit sizes, get everything that we put out. College basketball, NBA basketball, college football, which was a monster on Saturday, NFL football, baseball, obviously we're in that as well. And we throw in some bonuses here and there. Golf when the regular season's going on. We're in that as well. Formula One, we're going to have a little play in the Discord for the race on Sunday as well. So a lot of stuff going on in that Discord channel. Join a couple 100+ members that love the same thing you do in sports wagering. You get that link in the comment section as well as the YouTube channel page. All right, let's get started. We'll get started in college basketball as we got a few things going on over there. Like I said, not a monster day, but in college basketball, but good. We'll get started at the noon games. South Alabama, UTSA. South Alabama laying 2.5, 138.5 total here. And we do like a little bit of scoring in this game. I think this game's played into the 140s, maybe even 100.5. So over 70.5 first half, over 138.5 for the game in that one there. Next game we are on, Yale and Vermont, same time, 2 o'clock Eastern time, should say noon out here in Phoenix, right? We've got Yale going to Vermont. Yale laying 6.5. Yale, the much better team in this one. They should be able to cover the 6.5. We expect them to win by 10+. Yale minus 3.5 first half and minus 6.5 for the game. Next game up that we were on in college basketball, we thought about playing Quinnipiac. A lot of people are going to be going there as they've been the cover darling so far this season, but really like them as a dog better than we do as a favorite. So staying away from that one. But 3 o'clock Eastern time frame, Texas Tech hosting Wyoming. Everybody and their grandmother, probably, I don't know, one of the few ranked games going on in Sunday in college basketball. Tech's been good. They've been winning some games, but 21.5 is a big number. They have not done well against the big numbers. Wyoming, they're not going to win this game, but can they keep it within 20? We think so. Wyoming plus 11.5 first half and 21.5 for the game. Next game up for us in college basketball, Belmont, Charleston. I can't believe Belmont's only a 3.5-point favorite here, 3:30 Eastern time frame. Thought Belmont would be north of 5.5. I think we're getting a little bit of value here. This is our last college basketball game we're on. Belmont minus 1.5 in the first half and minus 3.5 for the game. Let's get over to the NBA. Kevin Durant's supposed to be back, and we'll get the Rockets in game 1, 3 o'clock Eastern time frame, so a standalone game. Rockets 11.5-point favorites at Utah. I want to say they're 8-1, 9-1. Rockets been really solid on the road against the number. Like I said, they've overperformed what I thought they were capable of so far earlier in the season, but Reed Shepherd has actually played a lot better than anticipated. Amen Thompson has kind of stepped up his game. Sengun over the last few weeks has been going under on a lot of his player props, but he's played solid, though. Jabari Smith, decent. We really liked Easton, and then he got hurt. He was a cash cow for us until he got hurt. He's going to be out, till the middle of December or something to that effect. So, they had to go through the Durant injury. They're still winning and still covering. So they're doing some positive things there. On the other side of the coin here with the Jazz, they're ahead of schedule. Right now they're on pace for 25 to 28 wins, something like that, somewhere in that range. I do like what the Jazz have some pieces. They're probably going to trade those pieces off. We just need them to get to 18 wins, please, before they decide to do that. They're already at 6, or we're ahead of schedule for our biggest offseason, our season-long play. Need that one to get home as quick as possible. We think the Rockets are going to take care of business here. It typically depends on the first quarter on the Jazz. They typically have one quarter that really costs them the game. It was the third quarter the last week against the Thunder. Normally, it's been the first quarter. If they get through that, they tend to cover. But we think the Rockets come out and suffocate them early. Rockets minus 2.5 in the first quarter, 5.5 first half, 11.5 for the game. Durant, 5+ rebounds. Jusuf Nurkic, 9+ rebounds. Ace Bailey under 16.5 points and rebounds. Ace Bailey under 18.5 par points, assists, rebounds combined. Amen Thompson, 7+ rebounds. Markkanen under 9.5 field goals. Durant, 8+ points in the first quarter. Reed Shepherd, 5+ field goals in that one. So, like I said, it should be a heavy dose. I think we see Durant probably early in that game. I think the Rockets might get up pretty substantially, and a lot of guys will be sitting in the fourth. That's why that market under field goals, if he doesn't score a boatload early, we should be cruising in that one. Next game up, what do we got here? We have 6 o'clock Eastern time frame games, right? And we've got the Blazers and the Thunder. 12.5, Blazers at home getting 12.5. Jalen Williams is back. He looked all right. Limited minutes. Well, I guess he played 30. He didn't really push the envelope too much. That's okay. To be expected here. Blazers at home have normally been pretty solid against the number, and they're getting 12.5 here. I think the Thunder win. I just don't think they cover in this one. That's why we do like the Blazers taking that 12.5 points, plus 3.5 first quarter, 6.5 first half, 12.5 for the game. Caruso, 1+ turnover. Chet Holmgren under 9.5 rebounds. He hasn't hit 10 in a while. Grant for the Blazers, 3+ turnovers. Evita, 37+ par points, assists, rebounds. Sharp, 25+ par points, assists, rebounds. Kamara, 1+ block. Evita, 23+ points. Sharp, 5+ points in the first quarter. Next game up, we got a little Knicks and little Knicks action. 6 o'clock Eastern time frame. And the Raptors. So I will say this. The Raptors might have played the worst fourth quarter in overtime I've seen them play yesterday at home. That was god-awful on the road at Charlotte. They came out smoking in the first quarter. They held Miles Bridges, and then they crushed all Miles Bridges. When we're sitting on a bunch of under tickets on Bridges and they go overtime, we're about to get shafted. But we finished off the day strong. It is what it is. Right now, Toronto's been really good so far this season. I don't know what the hell they were doing in the fourth quarter and overtime against the Hornets. If they play any remotely part of that against the Knicks, they're going to get their ass handed to them. Knicks favored by 7.5. We do like the Knicks. They're coming in fresh. Minus 1.5 first quarter, 3.5 first half, 7.5 for the game. Josh Hart, 3+ turnovers. Quickly, former Knick, 6+ field goals. Brunson, 3+ threes for the Knicks. Brunson, 10+ field goals. McBride under 2.5 rebounds. Miles McBride under 14.5 points and rebounds combined. Quickly, 3+ threes. Mikal Bridges, 4+ rebounds. I know, a whole 4. That's all he's got to get is a whole 4. Next game up at 6 o'clock Eastern time frame. Celtics, Cavs. All right, who else is tired of the Celtics, right? Jaylen Brown. We're actually going to play a couple Brown props tonight, so you know what that means, right? He's probably going to go 1 for 76 from the field. But Brown's been hot as of late. The Cavs really haven't played a ton of defense. I don't know what the Cavs are really doing. They've turned – for a team that has an excellent front line, they have turned into extremely guard dominant with Mitchell and Garland. I do – like, you have Mobley, Jared Allen, Hunter's a decent 3. Like, what the hell are you doing? Does Mitchell really have to put up 77 shots a game? Can we not get the big guys involved, especially in a game with the Celtics where the one thing they do not have is a lot of size? I mean, they could get Keita in foul trouble early, and this thing could be over. But they're stubborn. They won't do it. Donovan Mitchell is very, how do I put this? Ball dominant is the proper word. Where I come from, it's called ball hog. Pitch the damn ball into the big dudes. Let them go to work. Let them get some fouls. Let them get something. Let them go get some rebounds. Let them get some points. Let them get some easy bunnies. They haven't done that. That's why the record is that's why they're not the best team in the East right now, is they're not going down deep in this one. Cavs favored by 7.5 here. I'm kind of, if it wasn't for the Celtics playing a back-to-back, I think that number would be at probably 4.5. Celtics plus 2.5 first quarter, 4.5 first half, 7.5 for the game. Jaylen Brown, 28 plus points. So like I said, the way we normally go with Jaylen Brown is he's due to go 1 for 76 in this game. Donovan Mitchell, 5 plus rebounds. DeAndre Hunter, 2 plus turnovers. Garland, under 5.5 field goals made. Queta, under 20.5 par. Against all those big trees in there, should be hard to score. Anthony Simons, 11 plus points. Sam Hauser, 3 plus rebounds. Wade, under 5.5 points. It's been like 6 or 7 consecutive games at home. He's been under that number. And Pritchard, 5 plus rebounds. Isn't it fun? Like I said, it's typically when we back the Celtics, that's the night they go ice cold. They are consistently inconsistent. And when they shoot bad, it seems like the whole team is infected with the bad shooting. So anyway, next game up, we will get to the Hawks, 76ers, also a 6 o'clock Eastern time frame game. Hawks getting 1.5 on the road here against the 76ers. Wow, okay. I will be honest, I was a little shocked to see the Hawks getting points. I thought they might actually be favored, but you know, such as it is, right? Let's see here. So in this game here, the Hawks are 8-4 on the road. They've played a lot of road games, 12 of their 20 on the road, playing number 13 here. 76ers just 500 at home. Jalen Johnson, by the way, has played fantastic ever since Trae Young's went out. I'm not, like all-star caliber type stuff. I mean, he really has played extremely well. He's getting tons of rebounds, assists, throwing up 20-plus a game. His defense has always been pretty good. He does turn the ball over a little bit much, but other than that, but he's not a true point guard. Even true point guards turn the ball over a bunch. Go find LaMelo Ball. It just, but he's played it really well. Dyson Daniels has stepped up his game. Okongwu has been really good for them. Porzingis is going to play. He's probably on pace to play about 30 games this season. It's a shame that Porzingis they can't play him in a back-to-back. They can't play him for this. I'm like, just play the dude. It isn't going to matter what he is in the playoffs if you're a freaking 7 seed or 8 seed going against Detroit or something like that. You're going to get beat anyway. So you might as well play him, try to get a better seed. If he gets hurt later on in the season, that's what he does. But anyway, getting back to the game here, we do like the Hawks to win this one outright. Hawks money line, first quarter, first half, and game. Paul George. Got a couple of plays on Paul George here. 1+ block, as he's been pretty steady at getting a block at home. And Paul George, 2+ steals and blocks combined. Okongwu, 19+ points. Walker Alexander under 27.5 par. We like what Walker Alexander has done so far this season. I just think the number is a shade high here. I realize there's going to be some points and stuff in this game, but that's quite a bit. Dyson Daniels, 7+ rebounds. Jalen Johnson, 2+ threes. Normally, we really like this number at home, but it's pretty good plus money here on the road. And the 76ers don't play a lot of defense. Okongwu, 2+ threes. He's been hot from the three-point line in this one as well. Next game up. Let's see. We got a little Spurs and T-Wolves. We're off the 6 o'clock Eastern game and on to the 7 o'clock. T-Wolves at home. They played with their food last night on that one. Got a win. 3.5-point favorites here. They're 6-3 at home. The Spurs are 5-3 on the road. Two teams that are definitely going to be fighting for the Western Conference here. And the Spurs are doing a pretty good job of holding this thing together with no Castle and no Wembanyama in this one. But do we really expect the Spurs to win another one? We're going to take the points out of play. T-Wolves money line first quarter, money line first half, money line for the game. Julius Randle, 6+ points in the first quarter. Julius Randle, 3+ turnovers. Dylan Harper, the rookie, 11+ points for the Spurs. Barnes under 18.5 power points, assists, rebounds. Devin Vassell, 3+ threes. Ant-Man, we expect to have a very good game. 38+ power points, assists, rebounds. Keldon Johnson, 19+ points and rebounds combined. Randall under 7.5 rebounds. And Ant-Man, why not a little 29+ points in there for you as well? I like him for 30+, so if you want to bet a little plus money, don't blame me if you want to head right over to 30 and skip the 29. All right, next game up. We got little Grizzlies and Kings. All right, the Kings might be the most hit. I don't know who's worse to watch, them or the Wizards, but it's pretty bad. Definitely one of the worst teams to watch in the Western Conference with no Sabonis. And they got a bunch of big contracts with DeRozan and Levine. Is this the Western, just the West version of what the Bulls were doing for a while? With no Sabonis, this team definitely is, Anyway, Grizzlies are actually favored by 3.5 on the road, 9 o'clock Eastern time frame. And we'll take the Grizzlies again. You know what? I don't think the Grizzlies are that good, honestly, but okay. They're, not 8-12, 5-15 Kings. The Kings are 3-6 at home. We'll take the Grizzlies. We'll take our chance here. Grizzlies money line, first quarter, first half, and game. Cam Spencer's came along lately, 2+ threes. Cam Spencer also 4+ field goals, and Cam Spencer 10+ points as he's had a nice little run. Zach LaVine under 3.5 rebounds. Malik Monk 12+ points off the bench. Malik Monk under 2.5 assists. Zach LaVine again under 23.5 points and rebounds. Aldama for the Grizz, 2+ threes. Zach Edey, 2+ blocks. And Keegan Murray, 7+ rebounds. And that one is Murray has just been an excellent rebounder since he's been back. And the final game of the night, Pelicans and the Lakers. Okay. So what do we think here? Lakers have played really well. Doncic has been really good. Let's just no reason to beat around the bush here on that one there. Pelicans, I don't know what to say about the Pelicans. Obviously, they've got two pretty decent pieces. I will say that. I do like what Fears has done. I do like what Derek Queen has done so far. Is that enough to compete? Not really. Zion's been Trey Murphy, who knows? And DeJounte Murray, we're going to see after the calendar year, supposedly. So they got some pieces to work with. The problem, everybody's still making fun of their draft day trade, where they gave up an unprotected first on a team that could end up with the number 1 overall pick. Lakers are favored by 14.5. It's a lot of points here. If the Lakers stay focused for 3 quarters, they should be able to cover that number. Hopefully it's the first 3 quarters. Lakers -3.5 first quarter, 7.5 first half, 14.5 for the game. Austin Reeves, 26+ points. Derek Queen under 19.5 points and rebounds combined. Doncic will be our last 3 player props. 43+ points and assists, 34+ points. That number is getting huge, but he is averaging over 34 points a game. And Doncic at home has been an assist machine, 9+ assists. All right, so that's going to be a rundown of college basketball, NBA basketball for Sunday, November 30th. If you like the content you're seeing here, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, share it with a friend, make a comment, like it. All that stuff shows love for the creators, whether it's my show or anybody else's out there. Please show a lot of love for the creators out there. We spend a lot of time putting this stuff together for y'all. Always appreciate it when we see stuff like that. Also, private Discord channel available for all of you out there as well. Join a couple 100+ members that love the same thing that you do. It's called Sports Wagering. You can do so by the link in the comment section or on the YouTube channel page. You're going to get all of our bets, size of the bets as well. That is a big thing. We lay out a ton of bets, but there's all kinds of different sizes. Ain't nothing the same on there. So that way you get the best bets and put them in first. You're going to get stuff way ahead of time to get ahead of line moves and juice moves. Not only that, other cappers are in there laying down their plays as well. But there is a ton of plays. Example for college football, we had it out almost a week early or 5 days early to get ahead of a lot of line moves and juice moves that ended up being by Saturday. So keep that in mind. That's why you join the Discord. Plus get and chat with a bunch of other people that like the same thing that you do, sports wagering. Have some fun. That's what it's there for, to have some fun and to make some money there by joining the Discord. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.